Have you ever been labeled as weird by the people around you, even for things that feel completely normal and natural to you? Hold on, wait a second. That might actually be a sign that you have a high IQ. Seriously. Listen until the end, because what you're experiencing is also felt by geniuses throughout history. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Daily Inspiration, the psychology and inspiration podcast that helps you understand yourself on a deeper level. I'm here to unpack fascinating psychological topics in a way that's both relaxed and insightful. Today, we're talking about a subject so many of you will relate to: the traits of high IQ individuals that are often mistaken for being weird. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another thought-provoking episode from Daily Inspiration. Let's dive right in. Segment 1. What does high IQ even mean? Before we get to the signs, let's clarify what we mean by high IQ. Intelligence quotient, or IQ, is a measure of a person's intellectual abilities. The average score typically falls between 90 and 110. If your score is above 130, you're often considered to be in the genius range. But, and this is crucial, a high IQ isn't everything. Emotional intelligence, social smarts, and other forms of wisdom are equally important in life. The interesting thing is, people with high IQs often have distinct ways of thinking and unique habits, and that's precisely why they're so often misunderstood. Segment 2. Why are they seen as different? So why does this happen? It comes down to a fundamental difference in cognitive processing. High IQ individuals tend to see the world through multiple lenses. They analyze things more deeply and possess an insatiable curiosity about everything. The catch: these very habits can make them seem odd or out of sync to people who don't share or understand that cognitive style. What looks like eccentricity is often a byproduct of extraordinary mental capacity. Segment 3. The 10 weird traits that signal high intelligence. Let's break down these traits one by one. See how many you recognize. Trait 1. Talking to yourself. Caught muttering to yourself and getting strange looks? You're in good company. This self-talk is actually a powerful cognitive tool. It's your brain's way of organizing thoughts, solving problems, and maintaining focus, not a sign of instability. Research shows it can boost brain performance and motivation. So next time someone calls you out, just tell them you're optimizing your cognitive function. Trait 2. A messy desk or room. A chaotic workspace doesn't equal a lazy mind. In fact, it can be a hallmark of creativity and high IQ. Think of geniuses like Albert Einstein or Steve Jobs. Their legendary desks were far from tidy. Why? Because their minds were consumed with big ideas, leaving little mental bandwidth for organization. Studies from the University of Minnesota even suggest a messy environment can foster innovative thinking. It's productive chaos. Trait 3. Doodling when bored. That automatic scribbling during a long meeting, it's not a sign of disengagement. Doodling activates the prefrontal cortex, the brain's hub for problem-solving, logic, and memory. Psychologists say it helps reduce stress and spark creativity, keeping your brain engaged on a subconscious level. Your pen is just thinking out loud. Trait 4. Being a night owl. If you're more alert and productive after dark, it could be a cognitive trait. Research in Psychology Today suggests individuals with higher IQs often have a later chronotype. The quiet of the night provides the perfect, uninterrupted environment for deep, creative thought. So if you're called a vampire, you might just have a genius brain that operates on its own sophisticated schedule. Trait 5. Preferring solitude. High IQ people often recharge through alone time, not social gatherings. This isn't antisocial behavior. It's a need for uninterrupted introspection. Studies show that smarter individuals often derive less satisfaction from frequent socializing and instead value deep, meaningful connections. Their solitude is where complex ideas are born and refined. Trait 6. Frequent daydreaming. Being called a daydreamer might be a compliment in disguise. Research from the University of California indicates that daydreaming allows for a vital incubation period where your subconscious works on problems and generates creative solutions. It's a sign of a highly active, problem-solving mind, not a lack of focus. Trait 7. Overthinking and questioning everything. This one is super relatable. A high IQ often comes with relentless curiosity and critical thinking. They don't take information at face value and are driven to uncover the why behind everything. While this can lead to overanalyzing, it's ultimately the engine of innovation and deep understanding. It's a powerful trait that just needs mindful management. Trait 8. Having imposter syndrome despite being smart. Ironically, many brilliant people struggle with self-doubt. This is linked to the reverse of the Dunning-Kruger effect. The more you know, the more you become aware of all you don't know. They set incredibly high standards for themselves and often downplay their achievements as luck. Sound familiar? That constant re-editing of a text message before sending? That's your brilliant mind being meticulously self-aware. Trait 9. High sensitivity and empathy. Intellectual intelligence is often paired with heightened emotional perception. High IQ individuals can be exceptionally adept at reading rooms and sensing others' emotions. However, this sensitivity can be double-edged, sometimes leading to emotional overwhelm. Their brains simply process emotional stimuli with greater intensity. Trait 10. Interest in niche, complex topics. Finally, they're often drawn to subjects others find daunting: quantum physics, existential philosophy, or hyper-specific historical details. These complex topics provide the intellectual stimulation their brain craves. While others might see it as nerdy, it's actually a sign of a mind that thrives on abstraction, patterns, and deep dives into complexity. Segment 4. Closing thoughts. It's not about labels. Before we wrap up, let's get one thing straight. This isn't about putting a superior label on anyone. Every single person has a unique blend of intelligences and strengths. A high IQ without emotional wisdom, perseverance, and kindness only gets you so far. If you related to any of these traits, embrace that part of yourself. Use it. Develop it. Being different isn't weird. It's just being uniquely, authentically you. So, what did you think? Did any of these signs hit home? I'd love to hear your stories and experiences in the comments below. If this video gave you a new perspective, please give it a like and share it with a friend who might need to hear this today. And of course, subscribe to Daily Inspiration for more content that explores the incredible landscape of the human mind. Remember, your unique way of thinking is not a flaw, it's your signature. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode.